With their first draft in hand, Peter Morgan and Jason Hall began looking for the right actor to play Chris Kyle.
We had a list of guys that we were thinking about, and Bradley's name popped off that list as somebody who, you know, if he's willing to dive into it, could just hit this thing out of the park. And I pitched him what I thought that, you know, the story was that I wanted to tell, and he responded to it immediately.
And he and I talked about it quite a bit. I hadn't read American Sniper, the autobiography, at that point. And I just love the idea of this. I've always been in love with the genre, the war genre, since I was a kid. Movies like The Deer Hunter and Apocalypse Now and Platoon were things that always resonated with me. And I was always obsessed with the plight of a soldier when I was a kid.
And he was elemental in finding the moments for Chris and the transformation of this character and who he becomes and what he almost loses in the process.
I really got excited about it, and I thought, oh, I hadn't really seen a character study about a soldier in a very long time, since maybe Born on the 4th of July. And then after that is when I actually got to know Chris.
When Chris first talked to him, Chris was on the phone and said, well, all right then, the only thing I might have to do is tie you to the back of my truck and drag you down the street. I'm gonna have to knock some of the pretty off of you.
Bradley just kind of came in and was able to convince Chris, like, listen, I'm gonna take this real seriously. If I'm gonna play you, I'm gonna do it rough, and I'm gonna want you to roll me around in the dirt and put me through the paces. And that meant a lot to Chris.